South Dakota, right in the middle of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. And part of growing up in South Dakota, rodeo was just kind of a part of life up there. So I started riding steers when I was only 9 years old. Started riding bulls when I was 12, and was very blessed. Had a great career all through my high school and teenage years. And I wanted to pursue that dream of being a world champion. So when I was old enough, I started to go pro and just tried to pursue it. And I was blessed from 2001 to 2004 to be on the PBR tour. And that sounds prestigious, but the reality is I spent more time on the couch healing up than I did riding bulls. I had a lot of freak accidents. Every time I get momentum, I get hurt. My rookie year, I broke C1 in my neck. Second year, I broke T10, T11 in my back. Come back off of that, I was at a PBR in Springfield, Missouri, Hans' backyard, and shoulder dislocated while I was on the bull. Landed on my elbow, jammed the shoulder, and destroyed everything. And 11 months of back-to-back surgeries and rehab. My very first PBR back, I planned on proposing to this beautiful girl after the event. And next thing I know, I was being life-flighted out. And at 21 years old, that dream was shattered. My career was over. And but in the mix of that, bull ride's a contact sport. I guess you could say I got contacted. And my riding style, I got knocked out a lot. They didn't have concussion protocol back then. They just, if you could see straight and not sing the Batman thing, they'd put you right back on. And so I just kept riding, and they just kept snowballing, and they figured in a 6-year period that I had 22 recorded concussions. And that's just recorded. Anything with concussions, if you know about them, they continue to stack up, and anymore now I just sneeze and I get another concussion. But we, about 7 years ago, I started getting nosebleeds and passing out, and so we went and got tested and found out I had a traumatic brain injury from all the concussions. And I was doing all right. We tried medicine, tried different things. It wasn't working. Just figured, with her help and just pray through it. But this last winter, I passed out while on the porch and fell headfirst off the porch and knocked myself out cold. Did the funky chicken on the ground for I don't know how long. And when I woke back up, everything accelerated really fast, and I was passing out at least twice a day. I'd have brain episodes where I wouldn't know where I was, who I was. Made Germany really interesting when I couldn't figure out why I couldn't understand any words that I was seeing. And so about fast forward to 5 months ago, when Josh Masters introduced me to this company, and I bought into the business. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it sounds bad. I had no intentions of ever taking the product. Someone pitched it to me 2 years ago, and they said my exact quote back to them was, "You'll never catch me eating that horse grain." And I knew I could make money in this business because the business plan was so tight. I didn't care if it was cat pee in a Ziploc bag. I knew I could make money. And so I never was going to take it. And it was something I heard in prayer. And then Rachel Garcia, in a video, she said clicked. And I'm like, all right, I'll try the horse grain. And reluctantly, I took it, and I'm glad I did. And my time's up. So, but I went from passing out twice a day to once a week. I went from having brain episodes once a week to about once a month. So this stuff is real, and I thank you very much, Gary.